Hiya. I love me some Abba and Preach and I love me some Cat Williams. And I've been loving the interview. I hadn't seen this one. So I was like, oh, Abba and Preach, I'll go through there. So that's what we're going to do today. The word for today is smile. Hemet. Smile. You know, when you smile, it just relaxes your face. And I feel like tension just fades and melts away. And I find that it brightens my mood and, brightens other people's moods as well. Wherever you are today, ping, just smile and radiate what is inside of you. You never know what it's going to attract into your life. But anyway, let's just jump right into it. If you end up enjoying the content, please don't forget to hit the like button and obviously hit the subscribe button as well. Come join the family. Let's go. This one is the Katt Williams and Dave Chappelle expose sick Hollywood. Oh yeah, big mama.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, you ain't gonna protect me from Cletus. Come on, Cletus. Come on.
Miss Shelley?
Oh, Miss Doubtfire.
It's nothing new for male comedians to wear dresses and portray women on screen for laughs. You just saw Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence, and Robin Williams in some of the iconic movie roles. Is this part of the recipe of success or a cheap humiliation tactic? Comedian Katt Williams brought the debate to the forefront during a one-on-one with Sharon Sharp.
Wow, on TV.
Yo, he did not just put him in a dress. He said Sharon Sharp. That was a
He
crazy
did that so
slip.
fly.
That was a crazy slip. Yeah. Yeah, Sharon Sharp.
You could.
She had a great NFL career.
Oh, so Sharon had the.
But he was really good with the heels. I mean, the cleats. I mean, the clits.
Martin tried to
That's
put
why I
me
love
in my first
Abba and
dress.
Preach.
When he had to go on his hiatus, he tell me, Katt, when I come back, I need you. You my young partner. You my brother in comedy. When I come back, just promise me that my next movie, it'll be me and you.
Okay.
We gonna do it together. We gonna do some buddy cop shit.
Okay.
I said, Martin, you got my motherfucking word.
Okay.
Go do what you got to do. When you come back, I'm in your movie. Don't trip. I don't need to see the script or nothing. You know, we get in that office and this fool pull out Big Mama's House too. I almost died.
So you were the one.
And I got to read this script from all these good white people. Where this nigga want me to get in a dress with him. And I'm literally saying to everybody, why is he in a dress again?
Right.
You already played the old lady as an FBI agent. We can play anything now. We can be playing a dog catcher this time. Why do we need to be in a dress? And I get so mad, I say, you don't want me. You want Brandon T. Jackson. And that's who they went and got. Twice I said it, they went and got him. Just like I'm telling you, I had the other dude's work. I had all of it. That's how I got in this position.
I'm sure hope I have.
He's drinking that cognac like he's sipping tea. I love
Yep.
it.
Yep.
Cognac is the new tea of 2024.
Kevin just shook it off and said that although it never happened to him, he never messed with something that could mess up his whole brand.
Okay.
I definitely haven't ran into to put on the dress. I mean, you have to have boundaries. You have to have limits
sure
that
I've
you
seen
refuse
him in
to
a
cross.
dress.
At the end of the day, you got to know that you're a brand. I'm a brand.
Okay.
You need to protect your brand at all times.
But get this, a few years down the line,
There we
Kevin
go.
popped up in an SNL sketch in a dress and almost immediately
this?
his whole career skyrocketed.
So, some of us make choices. I think it's not a biggest choice for others.
yeah.
I'm saying at the end of the day, Kevin doesn't have to worry about what people are going to say about him wearing a dress because of the long line of dress-wearing people before him. So now we had Big Mama's house 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
I've never seen Medea in a pantsuit. I think she wears dresses. So now I'm saying, why are we picking on poor little Kevin Hart? Because it was his turn next. Some of us are against the Illuminati, and we are against the Illuminati at our own detriment. When people are against the Illuminati, then they get punched in the face all the time. The press hates them. Nobody likes them.
Now, this was a hot topic. I remember like 10, 20 years ago. Like, this was a thing that a lot of comics were talking about.
When I see that they put every black man in the movies in a dress at some point in their career, I'll be connecting them down like, wow, all these brothers gotta wear a dress.
Jamie.
Both of us who watched the Jamie Foxx show loved the Jamie Foxx show. That is
facts. I used to watch that when I was living in Ethiopia. Okay. Loved the Jamie Foxx show.
He's
And the whole cast was amazing.
Why does he have to do that?
It was on
There's an
reruns.
agenda.
different than the fact that Martin and Jamie are really going to do Sinead and Wanda as a movie.
Okay, I haven't watched that. What the hell is that? Brandon.
Dress.
You see, because once you do Sinead and Wanda as a movie, and we already have Big Mama's house, and we know Brandon T. Jackson, that nigga showed up with his dress.
Boy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was saying in the media, so I thought he was heckling me.
He was ready to be in 1 and 2.
He was really trying to help me at the time. I didn't know that. I was immature.
Right.
I feel like, dang, why I'm trying to make it.
You just start wondering how many niggas
Glad he's
really
able
need
to own up
wear
to
a
that.
dress.
Why you bashing me? And then he was trying to warn
People
me,
are
you know, don't get in the dress.
I'll say this, all the celebrities getting mad
In
at
a
Katt
while.
right now. All these guys, all the top people having something to say about him. I think it's crazy that all these people got something to say, but they kept their mouth shut when it was Harvey Weinstein. They kept their mouth shut when it was P. Diddy. Ain't it crazy? You got people actually doing physical harm, pushing themselves on people. None of these motherfuckers have nothing to say, but then when it's Katt, who has no power over them, all of a sudden now they're
Everyone wants to
outspoken.
say, yeah.
That's why I wouldn't take much credence in what most of these goofballs have to say. Because most of these celebrities are just for the cash. They can talk about they for the people, they for the security, they want to protect their own, blah, blah, blah. But y'all let P. Diddy run through a bunch of your homies. And you clapped.
Oh, boy.
And you showed him love.
That's a
And
good
you
point.
linked on his Instagram.
That's a good point.
And okay, all these motherfuckers do. They all know.
That's a good point.
They all know. So don't take none of these people seriously when they got so much to say about Katt. I'm not saying Katt is Jesus. I'm not saying Katt walks on water. Okay? I'm not saying Katt hasn't lied or whatever it is.
Or
I'm not.
don't have his fault on whatever.
It doesn't mean
Right.
that he's not saying the truth right now about a lot of this stuff. So all these people who have so much to say, I'm like, where were y'all when all this other shit was happening? It's crazy how quiet y'all were because you were protecting your
Radio
career.
silence.
But all of a sudden now you might have the integrity to come out and speak about
Right.
things when it's
Cat don't have power over you, so you say shit.
Listen, a person's character is tested when they have something to lose. And y'all notice when they got something to lose, when it came to P. Diddy,
They're
all these
ready.
rappers who all about the street life and all this other shit, they keep their fucking mouth shut.
Yeah.
But now that it's Cat, they want to say something. Listen.
And why is it so important? And they tell you shit like, but it's funny. Is it?
It's not funny.
And it is crazy. Hey, listen, editor, put in the pictures. It is insane how many guys during that era put on a dress. Now, I'm not a conspiracy brain person. I don't even think it's a conspiracy like that.
Oh, yeah,
People
I've
have-
seen,
I just think
what's his name
Hollywood's
from-
lazy. The same way they won't put out some fucking stop putting out nerd superhero movies because they make money. They just put niggas in
my
dresses because they
Lord.
thought that's how black guys were always
Oh
going to
my
be successful.
God, Wesley.
They always typecasted black people and minorities in general. Asians were always
yeah,
relegated to
this
this.
Eddie
Latinos were
Murphy,
gang members and
impersonator.
gangbangers pretty much every time. And then black people were often put in dresses, and it changed over time. But I just think that was the mindset back then. And this is sound weird. I'm not against cross-dressing. I actually think, like, especially in the world of theater and stuff like that, it has its place.
Yeah.
Okay? But when it's compelled so you can fit some kind of stereotype, when it's like a typecasting thing, I'm against all typecasting, okay? I'm against all typecasting. And also, I also come from a culture where men wear what people call dresses, okay? We have these long robes. You would qualify as a dress if a woman wear it. Men wear it.
Yeah.
But that's different. It's cultural. It's not compelled. It is something that we all do, and they're not made to be worn as if it was a traditional woman's dress.
Right.
Right? Hold on. So I should have it in here somewhere. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't know how you call it in Ethiopia.
All right. Just so you can see, it goes all the way down. Incredibly comfortable. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. Wearing one of these it's my favorite thing, especially when it's hot.
Yeah.
You don't wear no underwear. You feel the wind on your balls. Shit feels amazing. Pause. I do it out of my own heart. Okay. I would feel incredibly uncomfortable if they, pulled up one of them fucking Forever 21 skirts or whatever these women be wearing, okay, and said, yo, you need that for. There's not a chance in hell I would ever do that.
Oh, I cannot believe this.
Wow, it's weird seeing Jamie Foxx in
it was back then in living color.
Yeah.
It was. I remember that clearly.
Yeah. I'll say this. I know exactly how this dress thing happens.
Okay.
Okay. This is what happens. You're with your agent. You're in a meeting. And then some producer comes out of nowhere. It's like, listen, guys, I have an idea. Stay with me. What if we put you in a dress with lots of makeup on, it's looking very feminine with your broad shoulders, and make you do a dance? That's how it happens.
Yeah.
And then you're like, nah, like, come on, I think it'd be really good. It's gonna be a hit. You didn't see when Martin did it? And they'll start selling you on this shit.
Yeah.
And then the meeting will end and you have some reservations, you have some issues. And your agent starts nudging you because they want to make their commission like, yo, come on. It's your big break. Don't you want to make it in Hollywood? Huh? Don't you want to make it on the big screen? There's other movies lined up. Do you know who that guy is and who he's connected to? If you reject him, you're going to cost the studio so much money. And you're going to pass on this chance and someone else is going to take your shot.
That's whenever you have a sleazy fucking agent.
Yeah.
Love agency.
They think about the money before
my agent is my homie. My manager is my best friend. And shit like that, it's a weird thing that I didn't want to be part of happen. Because you have to understand one thing is that you do this YouTube thing and it's one thing. But you have to understand that I have a whole ass career here where we at right now. Okay? So I got movie gigs and stuff. I got TV gigs and I got commercial gigs and stuff like that. And shady shit has happened in the past, and stuff that I don't want to be part of has happened, proposition and that. And the minute I say no, it's a no.
Okay.
I've never been put in a position, but I know exactly what you're talking about because I've seen it firsthand. I've seen it from other people. I'm like, no. Yeah. Being pushed on, what you're talking about is very real. I'm very, very grateful and very lucky to have the people that I have around me. But what you're saying is exactly how it works. Yeah. And the studios and the people are going to talk to you like that. And sometimes if they know your agent is going to back you up all the time, like my agent and my manager back me up, they're going to not want to speak to your agent. They're going to want to speak to you directly. Yeah. They're going to bypass her agent, right? And sorry about that, no pun intended, go by the back door. Yeah. That's what they're going to try to do. And that's 100% true.
The writer comes in. I think he's the writer. He's like, Dave, listen, you got this hilarious scene where Martin's sneaking out of jail. So he disguises you as a prostitute. This dress.
Isn't that literally what I described?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, these producers are the corniest motherfuckers you've ever seen. I don't even know how they have chops, bro. Countless hats. And they come at you like it's a good idea. And you as a talent are sitting there like, what? Nigga, are you high? Yo, what the did you smoke? That's what you're thinking. You're not going to say because you don't want to lose a job. But in your head, are you high? You find a professional way to say, no. But in your head, you're like, I can't believe this is real.
Many of you already know her. She's a 68-year-old pistol-packing grandma who is quickly becoming box office gold. You know her from last year's smash hit, Diary of a Bad Black Woman.
Dave Chappelle was decapitated in front of us. And until we deal with that, until we deal with the fact that a devout Muslim who doesn't eat bacon was accused of being a crackhead. Until we establish the fact that they said that he went to Africa to smoke cocaine. When we know they don't have running water and food over there. When they don't have...
Depending where you go, but okay.
when they don't have paved roads over there.
Okay, that's not true either. They have paved roads. Some places they don't.
Trust
Okay,
me, Ghana's high tech.
What you doing right now?
Hey, come on,
yo, me, my fellow Africans, do someplace. Chill out, bro. You lying.
Either
no
you
running
haven't been
water.
there. That's okay. It's just ignorant.
Guys in South Africa, they have running water in a lot of places. Okay,
Yeah.
sure, guys not staying
More
in
than
fucking
South
slums.
Africa. I mean, you go to Nigeria, Senegal, you go to a
Yeah,
bunch of
it
places.
depends where you go, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Why would you escape? You're gonna escape to Africa to do cocaine and crack.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. They don't got the good stuff over there. All the good stuff is here.
You talking about somebody who has a wife and children, 5 children, and lives on a farm.
That is true. The way that they treated Dave Chappelle. A lot of people remember when he said he didn't want to do the deal with Comedy Central with $50 million. They said he lost his mind because he refused the money because he didn't want to do a role that made him uncomfortable. And they shamed this man like crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to keep playing the video. But I do want to talk about this topic just a bit. And this was Hollywood at the time. Hollywood came out with a meta. And once the meta was established, they just try to put every black person into it.
Right.
So, like, once the duo of black and white guy happened, then they had the Asian and the black guy. The really funny guy and the really serious guy. They always want to repeat it.
Yeah, that's just...
And once the black man in the dress took off, they're like, yo, how more, right? And then a lot of people took it like this super emasculated, not realizing they just saw it as a money trend. Now, some people want to believe it's more nefarious or whatever it is. I just think it's mad corny and tacky. And all the black people who jumped on it just so they could have a chance, super corny too. There's a lot of things. What's the corniest job you've been offered?
Oh, it's when I was a dancer. Dancing in bars is the worst shit ever. That's not dancing fucking leopard prints.
Okay, I'll tell you what it was for me.
Yeah, like I'm saying, the Hollywood thing, I always found that it was really very weird. The Hollywood, man, I don't know. There's something I find very often weird about that, the way that you want to portray it, especially in big medias and to a lot of people and stuff like that, to all the people out there. I don't mind if it's like in a, it's weird. I don't mind if it's in a theater setting or whatever.
Right.
Maybe because the distribution is less. It doesn't care. The distribution is less, and it looks very less insidious. It's in the Hollywood sphere. It's really weird.
Yeah.
It's more the way Hollywood is made.
Cynical.
It's more than just haha. It's funny. There's a message. There's often a message or like a where they want to try to go with this. Like I look at things like, for example, every black people that have been winning Oscars and stuff like that. It's always been in a role where we talk about pain.
Yes.
It's always
hard.
mostly black pain.
Yeah.
That you win an Oscar and stuff like that. So it's like, I don't want to go and engage into that. It's been a discussion that's been going on for years. The Hollywood thing, putting me in a dress, I wouldn't do that. And I think it's weird. And I understand why people kind of frown about it and kind of are weirded out about it. There's something about, and it came from, the way black people feel about that oftentimes comes from slavery. Yeah, I'm going to say that. I'm talking about people here. Like all the Americans talking about that. There's a lot of baggage that comes from that where people try to do buck breaking, which is what they called it back then, emasculating a man that was like just standing against authority and stuff like that. They would break them, and it's kind of a way of breaking them.
Yeah.
People make that link with Hollywood, with the people that are in power and the people that are trying to.
Yeah, what Preach said, oh my goodness, is like now they're no longer, obviously, probably they are, but not to the scale that they used to during slavery. They're no longer breaking holes. I'm not laughing at the situation, just the fact that I'm saying it. They're breaking your masculinity, your mindset, your mental faculty by putting you in a dress. Is as if they are doing that to you, you know. So it's like they still have a hold of you. They still have a hold over you. Oh.
Trying to make it and they try to make that link. So because of those reasons, I have to see. I am biased about that, and I feel uneasy about that because of those reasons.
And I think if you ask most of them, be it Jamie Foxx or Mark Lawrence, and you really sat down with them and they were even hard taught, I think they regret doing those roles too.
Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes did it too?
Yeah, he was in
He was. Right?
No, I don't want to know.
Yes, you.
Yes, I don't want to.
Yes, you. I don't want. And you need to
Because I need to stop
him and
Don't ruin my
him
secret.
and Patrick Swayze
I'm not listening.
was in a whole ass movie
No.
in a dress. It was
Patrick Swayze from Ghost.
Kung Fu. What was it? What was
Stop
that
making the
movie?
community look bad.
No way.
Stop. What is up with black people getting on these platforms and feel the need to air out our dirty laundry?
It's already out
Hold it.
there, Abba.
Those are my thoughts.
Wesley.
Yes, preach.
If you
Show
want to
the
put on a
receipts.
dress as a dude, just make sure there's a good reason, okay? Don't
There's
do it
never
for
a
some
good
change.
reason. Okay, theater.
Or some strange. Anything else?
Wesley Snipes.
Tu Wong Fu pays for everything. Tu Wong Fu. Editor, put Tu Wong Fu there.
So it was him.
Stop your tax evasion.
That's a mess. It was so good. I love me some Abba and Preach. That was lovely. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope you did as well. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. But yeah, until next time, take care and God bless. Bye-bye.